Ladies and gentlemen, Albert Einstein said, "More than the past, I'm interested in the future because that's where I intend to live." AI and Europe are two themes that will decisively shape our future. Together, they stand for much of what I personally believe makes a future worth living in: progress, sovereignty, solidarity, and I would therefore like to thank you very much for the invitation to give a statement at today's event. Whenever I hear Albert Einstein's quote, I would like to add, we will also find key answers to today's challenges only with future-oriented thinking, with future technologies, novel ideas, and the courage to change. The COVID-19 crisis has made this crystal clear. We have witnessed how digital technologies and state-of-the-art AI applications can help us overcome this and future crises. It was algorithms that first warned of the COVID-19 pandemic. Using AI, the time a doctor needs to diagnose COVID-19 in a lung scan could be reduced from 30 minutes to 5 minutes. Not least, AI is able to screen millions of molecules for suitable drug candidates in just a few days, and thus brings us much closer to a medical solution to the crisis. On the other hand, COVID-19 has held up a mirror to us when it comes to digital transformation. We have seen how much still needs to be done with regard to digital infrastructure, tools, and competences, for examples in schools and universities. And above all, we have been made aware that no country alone can solve challenges of this dimension and how important a joint international and European response is. Consequently, one of the main themes for the German EU presidency is a united, competitive, and digitally sovereign Europe. Our goal is to make Germany and Europe a leading location for critical technologies such as AI or quantum technologies. We have made important steps along the way. With a white paper on AI, the EU Commission has put up a suitable frame for stimulating discussions. With our national AI strategy, we have significantly strengthened German AI research, boosted transfer to industry, and expanded international cooperation. And nevertheless, AI has only partially reached the economy. SMEs in particular do not make enough use of the potential of AI. And so far, too few innovative AI applications made in EU turned into game changers on the world market. In Germany, we therefore decided to dedicate part of our economic stimulus package in response to the COVID-19 crisis to future topics and invest an additional 2 billion euros to take the development of AI to a new level. Our investments will directly pay on the strength of AI made in Europe and cover key areas which we want to discuss during our presidency. Let me mention 3 of those areas. First, innovation is at the heart of the question of how we intend to live in the future. My aim is to bring more beneficial AI applications made in Europe to the people. Therefore, we plan to establish world-leading AI ecosystems in key economic sectors in Germany, starting from excellent research and transfer structures. These AI ecosystems can then lay the foundation for a European AI network. Second, we must meet the growing demand for computing capacity and for accessible data pools in Germany and Europe. That is why we want to improve the access to computing power and bring our supercomputing infrastructure to an internationally competitive level. Use of data should be promoted and new data pools should be opened up for AI applications. To that end, we need to connect and scale up successful European initiatives. We also need to allow new players to cooperate to produce innovative data sets that haven't existed before. This is also the aim of our national data strategy. And third, we will stand up for a people-centered, reliable, and at the same time innovation-friendly legal framework for AI in Europe. The federal government will shortly send its statement of the AI white paper to the EU Commission and point out central points in this direction. Ladies and gentlemen, our common goal should be to achieve decisive progress in all of the above areas. Together, we can bring more AI-based innovations to the people, set standards with competitive and secure data infrastructures, and establishing a trustworthy and innovation-friendly AI legal framework. With that, we would have done a lot for the future in which we and future generations intend to live in. So let's get started.